Hey, we finally figured out the old interwebs tonight. So welcome back, host Flywheels here with another affordable group break here on the eve of the apocalyptic ice storm that is hitting the East Coast, affecting yours truly. So I was out doing some doomsday prepping after dinner tonight and plugging in battery chargers and power banks. Hey, AJ, Matthew. So, yeah, the storm looks like it's going to be pretty crazy, affecting a pretty large swath of people. So, if you're out there in that in the path of the storm, I hope it's not as chaotic as they say it's going to be, but stay safe wherever you may be. But yeah, so the only thing that I failed to pick up was another box of pages. I to order another box of Ultra Pro Platinum pages this week because I thought, you know what, if I'm going to be stuck in the house all weekend, that'd be a great weekend to tackle another junk wax set. But didn't quite get around to doing that. But I mean, I can still crack the box and collate. You know how it is. Yeah, AJ, we in closer to Charlotte. I do think I will get a little bit more than say like my work area down in the greater Columbia area. So, um, hopefully it won't be too bad, but we're ready. We're ready. We got lots and lots of bottled water and canned goods and I had a solar powered like generator come in today from Amazon, courtesy of my wife. Picked up some blankets, and yeah, we're ready. So we'll have fun with it as best we can. So, all right, guys. Well, let's get into this Super Box of 2025 update. I have opened very little update prior to this, and that reminds me, AJ, Andrew, send me your that list of cards you're looking for again, and I'll go through what little I already have, see if I can help you out. But so, what is the prognosis on these super boxes? They seem to sell well. Just curious about everybody else. Do you like them? Been going through 90s Royals cards and putting them in team sets over the weekend. Sounds therapeutic. I think the next junk wax set I'm going to tackle is 88 Fleer. Got 2 boxes. But now I kind of want to do 87 Fleer and or 87 Donruss. Plastic is not going to, side does not want to come undone. All right. Whew. more work than it should be. All right, I guess we'll start with the big oversized card and its companion. Hey, well, looky there. Got me a big old Drake Baldwin. It's got dinged corners. And the companion card is Chandler Simpson for the Rays. We'll do the pin. Hey, I feel like I haven't got anything in a while. So call it rigged. All right, for the Red Sox. That's not the button I want. Trying to get it to zoom. We got Christian Campbell. There we go. We'll do the foil packs last. I only do 9 cards on a page, AJ. Unless it's something where there's not a back, and if it's something like that, I typically don't use regular pages, and I'll use like TCG pages. So like I just paged 95 Donruss top of the order, the TCG game. So since there's nothing on the back of those cards, I just put them in the black TCG pages. Saves me money, and it saves room in the binder. All right, first pack, we got Danny Jansen for the Rays, Alex Vesia Dodgers, Luis Contreras for the Astros, Brian De La Cruz Yankees, Mark Church Rangers, Cade Gibson Marlins, Manuel Margot Tigers, Jose Furman Angels, Dalen Lyle or Lilly, I'm not sure, for the Nats. There's a Drake Baldwin for the Braves, Marcelo Mayer for the Red Sox. We've got Dalton Rushing. I think it's Night Terrors. I think that's the insert. It's kind of cool. I kind of like those. It's the first one of those I've seen. And watched AJ. Why do I keep calling you AJ and Andrew? Watched Andrew's breaks of a lot of Series 2 and update, and don't recall you pulling one of those either. There's the obligatory boring insert, Kyle Tucker, and then a LA Dodgers let them eat. Mitch Spence for the Athletics, Jeff Hoffman for the Jays, Jonathan Bermudez, Marlins, Caden Dana, Angels, Ryan Fitzgerald, Twins, Wilmer Flores, Giants, Chase Petty, Reds, Juan Mejia, the Rockies, Randy Rodriguez, Giants, Tyler Owens, Tigers. Christian Campbell, Sox. Got a foil Acuna. Stars of MLB Chase Dollander. And a Davis Martin for the Sox, White Sox. Justin Hageman, Mets. Griffin Canning, Mets. Camilo Doval, Giants. Raymond Burgos, Giants. Matt Gorski, Pirates. Jake Berger, Rangers. Blaine Krim, Rangers. Gunnar Hoglund, Athletics. Rhett Lauder, Reds. Braden Fisher for the Jays. Tyler McGill, for the Mets. 35th anniversary, Justin Verlander. Got a Salvador Perez. And a Tyler McGreevy for the Cardinals. We've got a Legends Unite for the Yankees. Judge, Babe share home run feat. Paxton Schultz for the Jays. Aroldis Chapman for Boston. Lumber Kings Athletics. Jamie Westbrook for the Rays. Grant Wolfram, Orioles. Jorge Soler, Angels. Kevin Pillar, Texas. Caleb Durbin for the Brewers. Nolan Jones, Guardians. Red Hot Risers for the Reds. Sparkly foil, Austin Kitchen for the Mariners. Dalton Rushing, and a Nick Kurtz rookie. Matthew, I am much closer to the Columbia Fireflies. And then Andrew here tonight is even closer to the Fireflies than I am. But the Braves it's not a bad drive at all. It's only 3.5, 4 hours with traffic, give or take. Ben Williamson for the Mariners. Dalton Rushing, Dodgers. Charlie Morton, Orioles. Miles Mastrobuoni for the Mariners. Eric Days for the Rays. Jonathan Rodriguez, Guardians. Drew Avens for the Brewers. Ryan Rollison, Rockies. Connor Thomas, Brewers. Logan Evans for the Mariners. We have the first pitch. We have for Comerica Park. We have Big Sean. The first of those I've seen. Rainbow foil, Ryan O'Hearn for the Orioles. Pete Crow Armstrong. And a Tyler Freeman for the Rockies. You needed that, Kurtz? Was it Series 2 that you pulled several of his cards of? Cal Hart, Padres. Tomoyuki Sugano for the Orioles. Luis Matos, Giants. Max Muncy for the Athletics. Omar Cruz, Padres. Alan Rodin, Blue Jays. Justin Turner, Cubs. Ryan Berger, Padres, Jeremiah Estrada for the Padres. Blade Tidwell for the Mets. Martin Maldonado for the Padres. There's a foil Isaac Paredes for the Astros. Matt Shaw. And a Logan Henderson for the Brewers. The holiday set. Got a Fireflies jersey. Sweet, sweet. If you ever get out here, if you ever get over to South Carolina to catch a game, let us know. Maybe we can get a little outing up. Eric Haas for the Brewers. Shane Smith for the White Sox. Augustin Ramirez for the Marlins. Luis Urias for the Athletics. Cam Smith, Astros. John Rave, Royals. Eric Strabalski, Guardians. Michael Soroka, Nats. Victor Caratini, Astros. Moises Ballesteros for the Cubs. Evan Phillips, Dodgers. Got Mackenzie Gore, 35th. Got Kyle Schwarber. And a Rafael Marchand for Philly. Gabriel Arias, Guardians. Brad Lord, Nats. Zebby Matthews, Twins. Chase Meadroth, White Sox. Colton Gordon, Astros. Luis Torrens, Mets. Carson McCusker, Twins. CJ Alexander, Athletics. Thomas Harrington, Pirates. Brandon Young, Orioles. Corbett Vivas for the Yankees. Rainbow Foil, Will Smith. Juan Soto. And a Luke Keyshaw. Something like that. Mark Leiter Jr., Yanks. Drake Baldwin, Braves. Kevin Alcantara, Cubs. Kyle Higashioka, probably butchered that. Rangers. Maverick Handley, Orioles. Gavin Sheets, Padres. Alejandro Ozuna, Rangers. Noah Cameron, Royals. Jack Peterson, Rangers. Adam Frazier, Pirates. Is this the someone? I don't have the list in front of me, the checklist in front of me. Is this like the true photo parallels or whatnot? Denzel Clark for the A's. True photo. Oh, look. Nice. We got a black gold Ellie Dela Cruz. Nice. I didn't know they were still doing these. I like that. Got a Matt Chapman and a Tim Tawa for D-backs. I would have grabbed some hanger boxes or something else to have gone with this tonight, but the pick is ever since Christmas, the pickings have been pretty slim, especially at my home base Walmart. So unfortunately, this is all we got. But we'll talk about once we finish up this in the next pack. We'll get into kind of what's coming up. Logan Vanway for the Astros. Tommy Pham, Pirates. Fabulous First for the Padres. Nathan Wiles for the Braves. Ryan Johnson, Angels. Ryan Presley, Cubs. Jason Hayward, Padres. Yaramil Giraldo for the Orioles, Jeffrey Springs, Athletics, James Meeker, the Brewers, Hunter Biggie for the Rays, Johan Mancada, the Angels, Spencer Torkelson, and a Jose Trevino for the Reds. And then our final is the silver patterned parallels. For the Athletics, Willie McIver, Caleb Durbin for the Brewers, Mick Abel for Philly, Jeremiah Estrada for the Padres, and Dylan Cruz for the Nats. That's a pretty good one. So there we go. Never been to the Carolinas except a transfer, a flight in Charlotte. That's all right. I don't get to travel a whole lot anymore either. All right, guys, I will get all these singles, not the singles. I'll get all these parallels and inserts and stuff sleeved up. Good old stack of base for everybody, and should have plenty of time this weekend to do some sorting and get stuff filed away in my boxes for your stacks, all that kind of good stuff. So let's see. Let me pull up the calendar here. I don't have anything in reserve right now, so we may not break next week unless something changes. And then the following week, Friday the 6th, I will be of February. I'll be out of town. I'm headed down to Huntsville, Alabama, to help vend at a I think it's called Rocket City Retro Fest. It's a big video game convention that I'm going to be helping vend at. So 2 weeks, I'll be taking a short little hike. I was able to get orders locked in for a hobby box of 2026 tops. So I'm really looking forward to that. I'm really digging the design. I really liked 2025 design, but I think I like 2026 even better. So I'm really looking forward to that. And I also got a couple boxes of 2025 Stadium Club, which I completely forgot about. I don't remember the release dates of either one of them off the top of my head, but as soon as those come out, well, those are whatchamacallit. Those are I got them from Tops, so I should get them, right at the release date. So if that is the case, then we'll do those as soon as as soon as those are in hand. So I'll have to take a look at the release schedule. I forgot what it is off the top of my head, and then we'll get those scheduled. So we do have that coming up. What else we mix in? I've got a couple of ideas, but yeah, I think it's probably going to be safe to say let's plan to sit out the next 2 weeks. So that said, if you're ready for shipping, let me know. Matthew, I'll get yours packed up and ready as soon as this weather passes us out here. But yeah, so that's kind of what the next little time frame looks like. Always appreciate the support, and should you need anything, let me know. We're ready for your stack to be shipped. Let me know. But have a great weekend. Should be still some, as long as the power's on, should be some good football to watch. But man, I'm itching for the new baseball season already. So have a great weekend. Stay safe out there, and we will catch you back here in a couple of weeks. Thanks.